Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Friday night, 8 p.m. sharp. If you're sensitive, log on. Gorilla got a mic and zero hesitation. No filter, no breaks, no HR consultation. You never know what's about to fly. One wild sentence and the sponsors cry. He'll roast your fit, your job you take. Turn one small slip to a full-on quake. We say, maybe chill. He says, nah, now the group chat's yelling, delete that, bro. It's reckless, loud, unplanned delight. We clock in chaos every Friday night. We're bruised but alive at 8 p.m. live. Dirty jokes flying soon as we arrive. If you're soft, don't subscribe. This ain't PG vibes. We just talk our mess and let the truth collide. Bruised but alive on a neon light. Waltons reviews every Friday night. Germ in the back with a cynical tone. Half his humor sound emotionally stoned. He don't yell, he just aims and fires. One dry comment cuts through the wires. He'll breathe in deep like he's tired of life. Drop one line sharper than a butter knife. A low energy, maximum damage deal. Make you question choices you ever fail. PvP sliding smooth with a grin. Little side jab, then he vanish again. He ain't loud, but the timing precise. Quick one line, and now you're thinking twice. Leans to the mic like I shouldn't say. Says it anyway, now HR on delay. Subtle assassin with the casual heat. Sneak disking from a swivel seat. Yeah, it's wild. Inappropriate vibe, crossing lines, but we're still on the same side. Bruised from the weak, but we here to revive. Laugh through the chaos just to survive. We're bruised but alive at 8 p.m. live. No script, no filter, just Friday night drive. 3 loose cannons and a mic on fire. Talking that talk till we all retire. Bruised but alive, that's the headline. Walton reviews every Friday night.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Waltons review. Where tonight we are reviewing season 6, episode 1, The Hawk. Which this episode, sit back and it hit a lot closer to home there because I live in one of those small towns there where everybody knows when you're taking a shit type of towns. You know, it's real small. Everybody knows everybody's business type of towns. This episode reminded me a lot of that. So,
hey, can you turn your mic up a tiny bit there, girl?
Jesus Christ, you're asking an awful fucking lot of me here.
Oh, don't I always? You're just a bit low, and I want all the millions of fans watching the Waltons review. I want them to hear your great.
There, is this better?
Yes.
Is this better? Yeah. So no, I live in one of those small towns that everybody knows when you're taking a shit. So I know exactly how the Reverend feels in this episode here. But anyhow, Germ, can you hear us yet? Can you hear us yet?
Germ.
Germ's having some technical problems there. Huh.
I think Germ's internet is fucking with him tonight. I know what that feels like because my internet was crap yesterday morning.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. How about that?
Oh, Germ said he heard.
And welcome, FKHC. Yeah, I don't know what to be then. And FKHC says hail.
Here we go.
And now for the weekly dirty joke. This week of the Waltons, Grandpa Walton really does make a pig squeal. Well, there's an old saying around here, and it's good for a lot of the small towns there. Is that you ever hear the saying that they'll take you out behind the hog barn?
Thank God I never.
It's because when well, the reason that they take you out behind the hog barn is, but for when your parents go to beat your ass, nobody can hear you squealing over the pigs. Because all the pigs squealing.
I never lived anywhere where there were hogs, and thank God I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Let's see. Pig, bacon, piggy, bacon. And welcome, welcome, Master 8 Gun Vlog. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed the review tonight. And welcome, Kevin.
Hey there.
I haven't seen you since the last time I seen you, Kevin. Please hit the like and everybody say hello. And hey, sit down. And Oiler Greg, rumor has it that this episode inspired the Hawk character for Buck Rogers. Oh.
Wow, you should be writing speeches for the Democrats there, dude. That's hilarious. I love it. Talk about
hey.
The tallest limb on the tree and then sawed it off. But
hey, that's still more factual than anything that's fucking come out of fucking Chucky Schumer's fucking mouth this week. So it's still more factual.
Buck Rogers Hawk was my favorite character because I didn't like that show in season 1, but Hawk kind of saved it in season 2. Just saying.
Hey, Adley, you're supposed to be in bed. But anyhow, and well, I've been going back. I've been watching a lot of your old reviews of movies there. You gotta get more of those up, man. I'm almost through with all your old ones there.
Gorilla, you just need to get that new bottle of chloroform. Get that bottle of chloroform or order it in the mail order soon.
Already gave her some.
Well, give her some more.
All right.
Dad had me didn't drink any of the milk.
Yeah, I figured.
There we go.
I can't turn this off.
A hawk.
All right, so let's start with our prologue here. Susan Stamps. Apparently some lazy ass didn't pull it out ahead of time.
Sure, you can figure out how to turn it off. Daddy, I don't know how to turn it off. She turned on the phone flashlight.
Turn it off. All right, so early in September of 1939, shortly after Hitler invaded Poland, England delivered the ultimatum that Germany withdraw her troops, and that while war clouds were building over Europe, our family was to face a disturbing conflict over the arrival of a new and controversial figure in our community. So I was thinking that they kept doing that circling this hawk thing. I was trying to figure out that because this is back when they wrote stuff like the titles of that. There was actual symbolism behind it, and like you got the chicken hawk that circles over and it just starts scooping up the chickens and stuff. Was this like the hawk's supposed to like the war hawk circling around encouraging war and all that stuff, or is it like the Luftwaffe, or is the hawk like represent the Luftwaffe flying over England?
That's what you're saying. You're saying the hawk represents the Yahtzees flying over England. Okay.
Yeah, or you got the war hawks,
well,
because look, every time a conflict breaks out there, that's all you hear from Lindsey Graham when he's giving an interview.
Well, I'd say that's a long stretch.
Just saying I don't get it.
I think it's just about that dumb bird, and you know
No,
what my
well, there's
problem.
no, but if you think about it, they kept the two stories were kind of, you got the hawk there that they kept going after there. They're talking about protecting and you protecting your own there, but then they kept going at they kept going back to the war in England there. And Jerm, do you hear us now?
I think you're stretching.
Yeah, I hear you
stretching
now.
it a long ways there, Gorilla. I did not get that reference at all.
I think Jerm can see where I'm getting at on that.
I didn't hear a damn word you said.
Well, it's talking about how the symbolism of the hawk, and they kept going back to the war references, like the war hawks that are circling around Europe right now. There's probably some war hawks in the United States, and how war is the war is breaking out there, and I think that's supposed to kind of symbolize they're trying to do some symbolizing with the hawk.
I just saw the hawk as a bird wanting to eat their chickens. That's all I got out of it.
Hey, Dad, should I take you?
You're reading way too much into that, Gorilla, I think, and that's my opinion.
Well, didn't back in this time here, there's always a lot of symbolism and stuff in the shows and movies?
It's not a great deal in 70s TV. 70s TV was pretty bland, actually, that decade.
Yeah.
I didn't read much
Germ's trying to get
anything
on
in the
again here.
70s TV.
Dad, I'm going to bed.
Hey,
Probably
take the
more
ball away from
symbolism
her,
in
'cause-
60s TV than 70s TV.
He's probably going to scream, but hey, I'm good.
I just think
All
it's
right,
about
so
a
but
bird
anyhow,
flying
let's-
in the sky, personally. I'm sorry, girl. I just...
Yeah, I think there's some symbolism with the war.
Well, if you want to think that, great. I don't get it. And Germa's internet is crapped out again. Germa's having the same outage problems that I had yesterday. Really, really
Yeah,
annoying.
must be.
It'll go out-
And just
well, you'll be on for like 5
Knock it
minutes, and
off!
It'll fucking go out for 10.
ignore the screaming in the background there. I took the phone away because it's bedtime.
Chloroform.
Yeah, so anyhow, Mary Ellen did just that.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so anyhow, we got it's bedtime at this here. So we got them showing up, and then there's what was the gal who played Mary Ellen there, McDowell no, it's not McDowell. That was Judy Norton.
Well, Judy is
Norton
sure,
pregnant at the time of this.
sure. Well, she must be because she looks like
Yeah.
a house, man. She's huge.
Yeah, well,
I'm
she
guessing she
is
was
pregnant in
actually
the
really-
episode.
She must have been really knocked up in real life, right?
Well, I'm wondering if she was, and that's why they went to the story. There's a reason why they did that. There's a reason why they did that episode there with Kira, like Kira, the Kira Nerys there.
Isn't that a
being
different
pregnant
show?
in DS9 is because the actress there actually did get pregnant, so they switched out they did the baby switch thing with Keiko and Kira there just to just so that they didn't have to hide the pregnancy.
Well, they have a choice.
So I'm wondering,
they either work the pregnant actress into the storyline, or they write her out of the season. That's the choice, right?
Daddy,
And I'm glad they kept her in
yeah.
because that's good. That's
Daddy,
good. I mean, I want to see the
Jesus.
characters develop and progress and get knocked up and get big and fat and ugly and whatever.
Well, hey, she still looks good. So, but anyhow, they show up.
I would still be happy to be her hubby. Yeah, she still looks good.
Yeah. So they're in, I don't know who they say he thinks he's asleep there, but this is where we get Neville Chamberlain there. That's the world they asked him. They asked him to get a comfy chair for it. These are some good big brother or good brothers here. They go get her a chair. Make sure it's a comfy one. They were going to give her a wooden chair. They both raced and actually went and fetched the chair. That's actually some good brothers there.
But don't give her the comfy cushions because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, Gorilla.
Yeah.
You remember that?
So anyhow, we yeah. So we get that ass hat that fucking Neville Chamberlain who's a big fault. If they would just said that if they would just summon up some troops and wouldn't just smack the shit out of Hitler in the Rhineland there, I don't think World War II would have happened the way it did.
I think of Neville Chamberlain as the modern leader of Western democracies that we have now, unfortunately.
Well, I think he is more of a Buchanan.
Most of them are appeasement assholes that act just like Neville Chamberlain.
Yeah, we got like the Buchanan there. Let's see. Cynthia says you guys are watching and listening to 101.4 The Hawk. And sorry to hear that, Jerm. And hello, Fruitcakes. Hey, Scurvy, how's it going?
Hey, Lemon Pie. How's your pie tonight there, Lemon?
Daddy, my tongue hurts. Daddy, my tongue hurts.
Okay.
10.
Prime Minister. I am speaking to you from the cabin room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government the final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now.
So, what they said, like, why would they I can understand delivering the note there, but why would the actual diplomat had the note to, and then instead of like getting them to a underclassman to deliver it there, because that'd be like prime reason or method to just kidnap the diplomat, hold him for ransom, or as a bargaining chip, or just well, they used to send the message about the messengers there that they would take their head off and send the head back for when like when warring parties would send messengers, they would just behead the person and send the head back.
Well, what? I don't remember that in any civilized wars.
Oh, why are we supposed to be like gentlemen in wars?
No, but wouldn't the ambassador from England delivering he would have like diplomatic immunity, would he not? Because didn't that shit start back then?
Don't take a drink of it.
Hey, diplomatic immunity only works if the other party applies restriction.
Anyway, who gives a fuck? That's a minor piece of shit in this episode.
Yeah.
That no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently, this country...
I was like looking at the faces here. Everybody's like, "Oh, fuck! It's beginning." We're getting that all fuck it's beginning looks on the people's faces here. Especially like Grandpa knows exactly what's going on.
Is at war with Germany.
John here too knows like shit, how long until we get dragged into this bullshit?
Well, John was in the first one, so he's pretty certain the second one's going to happen.
Yeah, John's been in the first one there, and Grandpa was in the Spanish War. Their ancestors were in the Civil War.
Yeah, well, the old Walton boys have been through the shit, and they know when they hear more shit, they know more shit's coming.
I want to do it.
Knock it off. Lay down. Lay down.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know the problem is as long as no one touches our damn boats, we're good. But the problem is they keep touching our boats.
Where's the boat?
Don't worry about it. But because look, the Spanish War was started with. Well, let's see. We got our Navy was started with the Barbary Wars. They kept fucking with our shipping boats. The Spanish War, the Spanish American War was started with blowing up the Maine. World War One was started with they said with the Louisiana they sunk. World War Two started with the Battle of Pearl Harbor. But Vietnam started with the Gulf of Tonkin. You see a pattern here yet? So they'll be good as long as they don't touch our boats.
Fuck with our Navy and we'll fuck with you. Is that the pattern?
Yeah. Well,
Gorilla,
there's
by the
no
way,
thing. Don't touch our boats.
Have you ever been to the Pearl Harbor Memorial, Gorilla?
I haven't been there.
Oh. I went there with my parents in the 1970s when I was a teenager, and we actually got off the boat and walked around for 15 minutes on the Arizona Memorial, and they got all the names of the sailors that are still interned under the sea there in the Arizona, because of course it's kind of sacrosanct ground, like it's sacred ground really, and they couldn't bring it up anyway. I guess it would be too dangerous. And I was reading all the names on the plaque, and gotta say, man, I might be a Canadian, but it choked me up to think of all the American sailors that sacrificed. They gave it all to keep us, so we can actually do crappy Waltons reviews. Like you should go there. It's actually really. It's really something, Gorilla. You really should take the boat out there some year.
All right, I will.
You can imagine what a bitter blow it is to me.
Yeah, Grandpa pretty much here says, I can't fucking listen to this.
Grandpa's like,
this is why. Yeah, and see, this is why voting was way much better back in the day, because everybody was paying attention to what was going on, even if you didn't have many sources to get the news from. Everybody paid attention.
Daddy, can you shake this chair?
Yeah. So anyhow,
how many people had a radio even in the community is what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then they're going through the thing. What does he want there? Because like he took it Austria, they even shows they got the Rhineland here. Austria is part of the Germany. They took it Czechoslovakia. They concentrated here on Poland here. They said he wants this port. This is the port he wants, But Poland was a nice flat land. It has a corridor there, and all that there, and plus it give them a buffer zone between them and Russia, and plus it give the Germans breathing room.
That was the biggest mistake that.
So here we get the box.
Yeah, here we get. Did you actually think? I don't see this as the A story at all.
No, this isn't the A story. I was talking about the the hawk there is
But they call it the episode
the
title is
symbolism.
The
That's why they
Hawk.
put in this.
So when you have the episode title "The Hawk," that would imply that's the A story, wouldn't it not?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of the symbolism of the hawk as a predator.
I thought the hawk stuff
It's a predator.
was very minor, very, very minor.
And
It was like,
Yeah,
what,
but I'm still talking
maybe
about the.
I'm hot.
it wasn't more than 10 minutes in the whole
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, but no, but I still think it's more representing the predatorial nature of the hawk.
Yeah, I just took it at face value, I guess. Like, I can see why
I took it
you're
as
reading into it.
symbolism.
I can see what you're reading into there, but I
Yeah.
didn't really
Well,
get that
the
when I
whole
watched
thing
it.
is about the predatorial ambitions. You know, you got the hawk that's a predator for the chickens. You got the Germans that are preying on all their neighbors there and eating up all their neighbors there. Even Corbett was being a predator and being a freaking cougar on the new minister.
Let's get there when we get there, because we haven't even got.
Yeah.
See, that's one problem
So
I have.
yeah,
We're like,
they start
4
yelling.
minutes
They
in,
start making fucking.
not even at the A story yet.
Yeah. Then they start yelling at the chicken to get the hell out of here. And Chicago and you know this is where I think
Now,
a little off.
difference,
Like
the
when they had a
difference is,
fox
though,
breaking it.
there's the difference is a hawk has to eat, and Hitler, Mustache Man didn't have to eat anything. He was just an egomaniac, dickhead. I respect the hawk
They
more
needed
because it
breathing
has
group
to have
and
food.
they suffered.
The hawk doesn't kill because it likes to
But
kill. It kills because it's hungry. Unlike politicians,
Germany was hungry for more room.
Unlike politicians who
Germans.
kill people because they're assholes. Anyway,
So anyhow, this is one major difference between this episode. This is one major difference between like the first season and season 6, when the chickens were being threatened in season 1. There, not only did Pa have a shotgun, Grandpa and Jim Bob both had a shotgun in this episode. So because like when they had the bear episode and we had another one with the fox there. Both John Boy and John both grabbed shotguns. And here, only John's got the shotgun here. He says he's got to take out there. He just couldn't get a shot here. He had him come out under the shade. He told Elizabeth to get out of the way. But Grandpa and Jim Bob should both grab shotguns for this thing. Yeah. Shut my chickens. Oh, there's a freaking poster for and a half for you. They couldn't find them. So they're talking. This old ladies. They're talking about him. They're talking about John Boy there, and they're talking about religious guidance. That kind of bullshit. Blah blah blah.
The new preacher. The new preacher.
Yeah. So we get Olivia Corbett and Sarah Epps there, or Sarah Bridges now. No, they're fanning out for the new thing there. I gotta wait for this thing.
Yeah, and of course, Cora Beth being the usual bitch that she is.
Well, she knows she has a weakness for it, but she, it's that was part with it, and finally she's out.
I have a
She's
question.
Asleep.
Hey, Cora Beth, if you never met the man, how do you know he's going to be a bad preacher?
No, they're meeting him right now. She thinks he's a hunk. She's being her.
I gotta tell you, I grew a new hate for Cora Beth in this episode. I really did. She was a pain in the ass. I did not like her. Eventually, she maybe redeemed herself a bit, but
yeah.
She was
No,
still the
but the
choreograph I've known to love and hate because she's a pain in the ass. The only reason I think Ike, well, that scene later when Ike gets a little bit, I could see, when Cora Beth just
no,
gets down to her 90s, I can see why Ike is like, okay, I can put up with this shit.
yeah, no. What's going on here is her cougar instincts are kicking in. She sees that she's a hunk. I mean, if you put your hand down there, it'd be like just feeding a fucking horse. It'd be like feeding. You just stick your hand down there, it'd be like feeding a goddamn horse. That's how our cougar instincts are kicking in.
Well,
nothing
I'm
okay.
3 voted for in favor.
No, 2 against 1. Because they voted there. Voted him.
2 out of 3 is against 1.
Yeah, Olivia voted for him because he says he talks and plays speech. He likes fishing and all that, so she's thinking she could get John in there. I don't know why Sarah. I can't remember what Sarah said.
She's never going to stop trying to convert John into a church-going man. Let's face it.
Yeah. Oh, then they asked him if he's married. He said no. Blah blah blah. He's not going to try to replace Reverend Forward. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. He looks pretty damn old for 26. I mean, I'm 34 and I look younger than him.
Well, how old is Erin? She's like what, 18 or 19 now, right?
She just graduated like last season.
So she's like maybe 19.
Well, let's see if I can get anything on the all about the
Because if
wall.
he's 26, I was thinking maybe he's like 23. If he's 26, it's a bit of a gap. I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm just saying that if you got like a 5 or 6 years gap, that's. I know to a lot of people that's going to push it, even though I think that's dumb. I think if 2 people fall in love, I don't think age matters to either one of them if they really love each other and make a commitment, and especially if they get married and shit. Like fuck the rest of the world what they think, man.
Yeah. So anyhow, they're gonna give him a try. He's on probation there. Because Corbett also says she doesn't like him because he's a nomad.
She doesn't know the fuck. Where the fuck was she before she came to Walton's Mountain? Not like
she was a city gal down in Georgia. She was a city gal from Georgia.
Yeah, not like she was born in Walton's Mountain. She's a nomad too. Cora Beth really fucking annoyed me in this episode, man.
Yeah. All right. Just a sec. I gotta go lay my arm's going dead. I gotta go lay my kid actually down. So
get the chloroform.
No, she's actually asleep, so.
Oh.
But she's on my arm.
Thank God.
Oh shoot! I forgot to mute myself. I went and hoisted my fat ass up. But anyhow, here Olivia's trying to convince John, saying, "Oh, you like him? Just come to church. You like him." But it's still to convince John to go.
John is totally on to her bullshit, though. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Well, usually he'll go to church occasionally, but it has to be a special occasion, like the last time he was at church is because of that sinner episode where that reverend kept chewing everybody's ass and stuff. But
I was thinking the reverend was going to chew Cora Best ass, figuratively speaking, for being such a bitch. But then I thought, no, that's Ike's job to literally chew out her ass once a week. So I retracted.
Chew her ass out, or
I'm just turning off my.
By the way, you think the only way that John's ever going to go to church?
Yeah.
Just a return to the kid.
So like literally to chew her ass out or eat her ass out.
I think I guess after each one. The only way Olivia's ever going to get John to church, though, is she'd have to give him that world-class blowjob every Saturday night. And you go, okay, I'm going to church tomorrow.
Well, she honestly hasn't tried everything since going to church. But, but
maybe she could promise him a world-class blowjob after church.
Oh, make him have to go first, huh?
Well, he could go to church and then he could come later.
So, anyhow, so Amy and that they got the sticker, and they're gonna test it out. And I can already see this happening. You got Jim Bob underneath here. Grandma's gonna test out
a chicken.
Did you notice
Pull those ropes over there and the net'll fall on him.
How big Elizabeth is getting here? She's getting tall. She's definitely turning into a teenager. Did she grow like 6 inches during the break between the seasons?
I'm not quite sure,
right
but
away.
I do know
she's a lot taller.
But I do know that she turns 13 and which episode is it next season? 13th birthday next season, and this is the Obsession. Is that the Poltergeist episode?
I know when you hit your teens like I did, you start to sprout. And she looks like half a foot taller than she did last year.
Well, she's well, they got that. Well, it's her 13th birthday or somewhere around that when they do that Poltergeist episode. I think that's next season.
Oh,
but
is that the creepy one? Oh, fuck!
It's Illusion.
It's not the. I can't remember, but that's very creepy, is it not? That episode.
Yeah, but anyhow, getting back on the figure, I can see
it have like a doll walking around, or
yeah, somewhat. But we'll get to that when it.
Okay, I won't give it away, but there's a personal reason that episode really fucks up my mind.
Yeah. So anyhow.
Test it. Now she blows.
Right on top. I can see that one coming a mile away. Grandpa doing that to him. There, that dropping the net down right down on top of him.
They don't have.
Well,
a
that's
lot of
just that they got. But that system that they got going there is way for a hawk. There. So, they drop the net down on him, blah, blah, blah. And we got the kid in here. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's what. So, how the Reverend shows up there and he wanted to go fishing and all that. So he's going to have. Damn it. So you have John show him around there. Mary Ellen takes a fancy to him. She thinks he's cute.
A lot. You can skip through a lot of this crap because it doesn't really matter.
Well, I can only go as fast as the damn thing will let me.
The thing is, a lot of this
because it's been acting.
A lot of this episodes are bits and pieces, and it should have sucked, but I actually enjoyed it. But there was a lot of bits and pieces. I mean, he drives up and he's here for what, 5 seconds, and then he fucking drives off. Like, there's a lot.
Well, he's coming to ask John where the best fishing's at.
But
he's
no, there's
coming to ask John
where the best fishing's at. Where people were there for like 10 seconds and then they were on to the next one. It was like, okay. Got it.
So anyhow, he gives a sermon there, and they're all telling him good sermon. And I want them to give a sermon on the war that's breaking. Well, it's always common courtesy. We always told the Reverend good service and all that when we were walking out, or the pastor and stuff. But they always do this in every church that it's always done. It's a common courtesy thing. Here, I want them to do a sermon on the war.
Nobody ever goes up and said, God, I listened to 90 minutes of that shit, and it was the most boring crap I ever heard. Thank you for putting me to sleep. Nobody has the guts to say that, do they? Because a lot of people are thinking it. Come on, girl, I'm truthful.
Yeah.
You must
have grandpa say
they put you to sleep. I know I fucking have. Oh my God.
Yeah, occasionally.
God.
Yeah. And Flossie says she's gonna drop off some chicken and dumplings, blah blah blah. Then Aaron goes to talk to him and stuff.
Yeah, the chicken's like 3 days old. I straight into the bin for me. Oh, here we go.
And
now this is
I don't know why.
See, for all you pedophiles out here, this is the scene you will treasure forever.
Yeah. And why is it getting stuck on the scene? It's like in the thing for 5 seconds here. But
God almighty.
But anyhow, I don't know why they put scenes like this in this.
But then they go back to it too, Gorilla.
Yeah, because
in the woods, they're washing up.
There you go. They're talking about the kids washing up, but you could hear them singing and all that. They did not need to put that in the scene there. And of course, but the thing had to freeze up right. I was putting there. So anyhow, they bring the Reverend over there talking.
Once was enough. They put it on twice.
Yeah. So Mary Ellen says, maybe like the Reverend asked him if she knows what she's gonna have. She goes, maybe I'll have 2, one of each there. And Curtis is like, she doesn't listen to me. I'm assistant. It's one in there, and it's a boy. But like, how can you tell that? But they can't tell it's a boy. Not yet. They don't have ultrasound.
He's wishful thinking. Most people wanted a boy back then because that was a cultural thing. And nobody wanted more than one kid because they're thinking, I'm going to have to go rob a fucking bank to fucking pay for the diaper bill.
Oh, come on. Look at Olivia and John. They all had 9. Well, technically 8 kids. So 9. They would have had nine here, but 2 of them died at birth or before they're born.
But
one died at birth, and one that died was a miscarriage.
Yeah, but they were horn dogs and they'd make anything work. I bet Olivia was washing diapers in the sink every night. I bet she did.
All right.
And she posted
oh god, I love this.
Ugh.
Yeah, I love that slide for Grandpa.
Conservatory. He's going to graduate soon.
Then he can work full time as the dewdrop inn. That is the sportiest place this side of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Grandpa.
You gotta love that Grandpa's making a religious joke in this. I'm pretty sure this preacher has that kind of sense of humor.
Well, the thing is, I think Grandpa's figured the preacher out at this point because he knows the new reverend is a man of the world and he can actually probably get a laugh out of that. And he probably does because I like the new preacher. I think he's actually really, he's very worldly. He might not have traveled the world, but he's knowledgeable about the world.
Yeah. So, but I thought that was a great joke from Grandpa there. But here we got Ike getting past it.
First thing you know, there's going to be submarines right off Virginia Beach.
Why does he think that thank you. Thinks that Hillary's going to come all the way to America there because he still has all of Africa he could take, in the Middle East, right across the ocean until last.
Ike is thinking ahead. By the way, did you know during World War II, the Japanese had naval vessels off the coast of British Columbia here, and they actually attacked some of our cities?
Well, they didn't really attack.
No, I think there were a couple of communities they sent torpedoes against. I'd have to.
Well,
I haven't looked that up in years, but the Japanese Navy in the when they were dying in World War II, I think after Mustache asshole quit, the Japanese were still going before you guys dropped the A bombs on them and ended it. There was submarines off the coast, west coast here, and I think they did torpedo. At least they hit like a lighthouse. I'd have to look it up, but they did attack. They did attack the west coast of Canada.
Well, what Japan was trying to do, they were trying to hit the northeast or the northwest coast of the United States. There, what they're doing is they're launching balloons with bombs attached to them and sending them over the ocean. Hoping that the bombs would have dropped over our forests there and started our forest on fires. Not only would that sidetrack us with having to fight forest fires there, it would destroy our timber industry.
It didn't work because there's no historical record here of that shit. But
I think only one bomb actually went off. And I think
they did have a submarine. I'll look it up, man. I'll look it up and I'll let you know at a later date. But they did try and send some shit, even though they were idiots because they didn't do fuck all. But
yeah.
Anyway, I think Mike Gotze is one of my favorite characters tonight.
Yeah, well, Ike Gotze wanted to get a siren for Walton's Mountain. Like Walton's Mountain is where you go for refuge, not not take a bomb shelter because the town is so dinky. You don't need an air raid siren for that small of area. If they're gonna bomb a place, they're gonna bomb New York. They're gonna hit Washington D.C. They're gonna hit Richmond. The closest town that would actually get hit would be like Richmond, Virginia. Otherwise, you're gonna hit. Otherwise, they're gonna hit Boston. They're gonna hit New York, Washington D.C., Philadelphia, the big cities.
But I like that Ike got the job to do that, and he's probably getting paid a couple bucks a month, right? To be the air siren guy. So hey, if FDR wants to give a couple of bucks to somebody at the end of the Great Depression, I have no problem with that. And remember how happy he was at the end of the episode? I got it, baby. And Cora Beth was like, oh man, we're gonna fuck tonight. Remember that scene? Cora Beth got turned on. She got juiced up at that, man. Come on, Gorilla.
Yeah, well,
I'm right.
Well, she's getting upset. She's getting upset with this here because
she didn't like the work talk, but when he finally got the job and was bringing in a couple dollars, all of a sudden her panties just dropped right off her legs. Did they not? Anyway.
Yeah. So here he's coming out job with the best pitching spot there. Oh. God damn it. Freezing. It's freezing so well. I'm waiting for it to catch up and no Jackson.
You know, I really like this. You know,
God.
It's like we got a season 6 and we got a new character, and sometimes the new characters are crap, but I like the new Reverend. He's pretty good. Hey, you know, what do you think, girl? He's better than fucking Fordwick, isn't he? No.
Well, we're gonna see him in one episode because you haven't seen the Reverend there completely
Fordwick had to
hammered.
stick up his ass half the time. Come on.
Well, you never seen him completely shit face off the recipe. You missed that episode.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, so here they got a new system here. And the hawk comes down there, glad to you know, Grandpa should have known this here, but the hawk saw the glint of the wire off the thing there. He told them painted green the same color as the grass. And like this was an obvious trap and stuff. And Grandpa's like, oh, I married a genius. Well, I should think of just like I did. So they're playing cards and stuff, and the river goes. John told the ants he'll know where the fish are biting, so they go over to Yancey's there. They're gonna play cards. As soon as he walks in, he goes, "Hey, guy, play cards." And then they're like, they see the river go, "Oh, this is just for fun. We give everything back to the church." There, the guy's like, "I quit." He's the kid, quit. I give up. I'm taking back my portion. Blah blah blah. Oh, oh, that's a cute doggy though. God damn, this thing is really fucking freezing up tonight. Oh. Yeah, so anyhow, John and the Reverend there, they end up joining the card game there, and they're so we got a poker player, we got a Reverend who plays poker and he knows how to play. Can you hear me? PvP, can you hear me? Oh. So, I guess we lost PvP, so I'm on my own, I guess. God damn it, it's frozen again, So anyhow, they get to play there, and John goes back, goes, yeah, what, the fish were biting? No, we got to play cards. It's just for fun. Play cards. She said, shame. It was a pretty funny scene there. And come on. Come on. I got to stop sharing for a second because it froze on me here. But PvP, can you hear me or not? Well, let's see if I can try to share this again. Oops, wrong thing. No, I don't have anybody to bite. So stop sharing that for a second. I have absolutely no idea what's going on in the thing here. So just gotta be patient here. Okay. And we lost PvP. All right. So she's a shame. She's that there. And welcome back, PvP. Can you hear me? Is your mic muted? Well, she's shamed and John's like, I don't care. So they're giving their feed here, and I thought this was kind of interesting. Yeah, and I brings up that war sermon there again, and he's talking about how London has put up barrage balloons there. I never heard of barrage balloons before this episode here. I looked them up. There are these big inflatable balloons that look like a zeppelin. There, I'm not sure how they're supposed to work on stopping the bombers there. Either tangling up the bombers in the balloons there and like rip off the propellers, or if it's supposed to like detonate the bombs, like the bombs are supposed to detonate on the balloons there and prevent it from hitting the city. I'm not exactly sure. It seems like a last ditch effort to protect the community and stuff. There. So all right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Huh. I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what's happening. Well, people can hear me, so. All right, so yeah, he's talking about the barrage booth. Then they're talking. She's trying to talk to him about the Bible. He prefers King James there, blah blah blah. So she's trying to talk to him about the Bible. Ike's trying to talk to him about the war there, and he's like, "Oh, I promise I pick Aaron up from the telegraph office." So. God, this is not turning into it. Yeah, he has to get going early. Well, I think we guys have our problems. I think we might have to pause it here and do a part 2 to the Hawk there, since I'm having problems, PvP's having problems, and Germ's having problems. But guys, make sure to go. So we're gonna pause it here, there, and I'll check to see what the survey said here. Because I'm having problems. We got Blizzard moving in. PvP looks like he's having problems here. Germans have the exact same problems. Then for some reason my server started showing up on the mobile version. Oh, I suppose if I do it like this here. Okay, here it is. So for the survey of the pub. So 44% give it an A out of 9 votes, 44% give it an A plus A minus. C plus and C minus got 11%, and here stupid shit from Gorilla's got 44%. So I'm gonna pause it for that, guys. Check out the Dan there. So we're gonna do a part 2 to this. So come back for part 2 sometime next week. Thank you, everybody, and remember, just remember.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. In that. No.
That's gonna be a soundbite.